Very powerful. She's still very much a defensive hero, but I don't think that they're going to mess around with her too much. Now, I could be wrong, and in 5 months I got to remake this video because everybody's complaining about it. But what I will say to you, if you're watching this, stop complaining. You guys have no idea how annoying it is. Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. If you're curious about any other hero in Empires and Puzzles, you can view my website at anchorgame.com. There you will find I've graded every single hero with a calibrated team of graders. This resource will always be free. Thinking about supporting the hero grades and the breakdown videos? You're welcome to donate. Otherwise, feel free to share this resource with a friend. I have my exclusive line group called Anchor Cove, where you gain access to myself and tons of other experienced players with on-demand information and resources. If that piques your interest, all that information is on the opening page of my website with a short video. Let me dive into today's hero breakdown. Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. Today we're going to be doing a brand new hero breakdown on Telluria. I can finally make this video because I think SG is done nerfing everybody on defense. So finally, we've got a brand new updated hero breakdown discussing what she does. She's got 613 on her attack. She's Queen of the Jungle with her defense at 832 and 1425 on her health. That is ridiculous. She is running at average speed. She also has an innate ability to resist minion removal, which is important. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. It is a free massive turn-based dark fantasy RPG. To try this game out, all you gotta do, go to the video description, click on the special links. You'll receive 100,000 silver, 50 gems, 10 mystery shards, and 1 free champion, Hexweaver. All your treasure, it's waiting for you right over here. As far as her damage goes, she deals 130% damage to all enemies. Minions, summons a Forest Familiar Minion for all allies with 13% HP and 13% attack inherited from the caster. All allies regenerate 306 HP over 2 turns, and all enemies get minus 24% mana generation for 2 turns. The Elemental Link gives all nature allies 10% critical chance for 6 turns. This effect can't be dispelled. So she was nerfed a lot. She's had a lot of things go against her, but yet she's still running wild. They did impact the minions. Those got changed. The amount of mana down changed. The amount of actually HP gained changed. So this is now the stacked. I think that this version of Telluria is going to stick around. This is what we're going to get used to. She is still very powerful. She is still very much a defensive hero, but I don't think that they're going to mess around with her too much. Now, I could be wrong, and in 5 months I got to remake this video because everybody's complaining about it. But what I will say to you, if you're watching this, stop complaining. You guys have no idea how annoying it was to face against Guinevere all day long for like 2.5 years. It was literally the most boring that it could have ever been. So what I say to you, make sure you learn some offensive skills to take her down because she's not really going anywhere. I'm sorry about it. You can be upset all you want, but please stop trying to get SG to nerf this hero. Get used to the fact it's a defensive hero. She's going to be in the tank. You're going to see her. You're going to get used to her. Just get over it, okay? Now, as far as her paladin, she is a paladin class hero, which means that she protects herself even more. I do love that about her. Probably one of the best paladin emblems and most useful, considering the fact that paladin is really good for tanks. So I do love her ability as far as being a paladin. When we take a look at her Titan grade, she is going to get a B+ grade on Titan. She might flex into your tile damage slot if you're using your emblems on her, but you're going to want to go all defensive when you're putting emblems on her. She's a defensive hero. I don't really recommend trying to get her in with your tile damage. It's not really going to help out too much there. So I don't really like her on Titans. She does help out with giving all of your heroes minions. That does help out. But as far as what she does against a Titan, I wouldn't bring her in at all. There's a lot better heroes, especially in green, that you could be using. I know you may think, hey, she's really high and powerful. Don't do it. She's not worth it to be on Titans. She's only getting that B+ grade because she essentially has a lot of defense and she could help out with the mana generation down. But overall, I'm not really stoked on her against a Titan. When we look at her offensive grade, she is going to get an A+ grade. She is absolutely a monster. When bringing her in on offense, I personally pair her with like Mother North, and I pretty much never lose against Telluria. battling it out, sending everything back, making it so the mana generation goes down, healing all your guys. She is running at average speed, so that's definitely relevant. She helps out a lot. I really love Telluria on offense. It's not really too much to be said. You guys know if you have her, she's a monster on offense. I really love her. When we look at her tank grade, she is going to get an A+ grade. Obviously, that should come to no shock. You guys see her if you've been playing the game for even a day. You see a lot of Tellurias. It happens. She's really good in the tank position. She keeps all your heroes alive. Everybody gains life. She sets it up so she's pressuring, dealing damage, and then also messing with their mana for 2 turns. I really love this hero. As far as a tank grade, she's still going to get an A+ grade. She's still queen of the jungle. We look at her flank grade. She is still going to get an A grade there. She could still be serviceable on the flank position if you are potentially maybe using Guinevere. I have seen that. Ultimately though, she's still way too good to not be used as a tank, so I don't really see her being flexed out of that position. But if you absolutely need to, she can be fitting into the flank position. She is going to get an A grade there. When we look at her wing grade, she is going to get a B+ grade, mostly because she's not hitting too much. At that point, the mana down isn't going to help out so much. I'm not really too stoked on her in the wing grade. If you absolutely need to, you can use her there, but there's a whole lot better heroes that you can use in the wing. She's going to get a B+ grade there. So overall, defensively, she's going to get an A+ grade. She's absolutely a powerhouse as far as the tank grade goes, and extremely versatile. When we look at her weekly raid grade, she is going to get an A+ grade on rush attack. Obviously, so many different abilities, running at very fast speed, messing up their mana, setting up so you gain life. She's dealing damage. She's doing literally everything that you could ever want. She's going to get an A+ grade on rush attack. When we look at her buff grade, she is going to get an A+ grade there, mostly because she sets it up so she's taking away their mana, and then she's also setting it up so you have pretty much a high pressure clock on them. She doesn't really help out too much in the buff itself, but she's pressuring so much with all the different abilities that she has, so still amazing on buff. And then when we look at her bloody battle grade, she is going to get a B- grade. This was changed from a D grade, but I actually think that even with getting a minion, you're also setting up so you're dealing damage, and then you're also impacting their mana. I don't think it requires a D grade, even though she was mostly used for healing. Now she's a little bit more offensive. I think people realize that there is definitely a clock to her, and she impacts the board more than just her healing did in the past. So she is going to get a B- grade on bloody battle. Probably some other heroes that you might want to use, but she does give everybody a minion. She's got a ton of defense and health. She could still be used in bloody battle. She is still going to get an overall grade of an A+ grade. This should become no surprise to you. Absolute amazing hero. When she rolls around, I'm sure SG is going to go ahead and get a whole bunch of commission checks, because everybody that doesn't have her is going to go for her. But I do recommend, guys, please, honestly, I mean this in my heart of hearts, don't go wild and crazy over trying to get a hero. Manage your bank account. I know everybody really likes her, you really want her, you see her a ton, but make sure you stay within your budget. No need to really go wild on spending on a game. All right, so thanks so much for subscribing. Make sure you turn notifications on, and I'll see you on the next video.